Hey there, it's Avery Grace with another video, and back again with another video. I am such a mess. I'm such a mess, and I'm so tired and exhausted, and I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, maybe that's not entirely true, but sometimes that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm going through the stage in my life where I'm just so sick of, not seeing the progress that I want to see in myself, and the only person that I can blame is myself, because in certain ways I've made excuses or I've done things to keep me from moving forward, because maybe I do a lot of stuff based off mood and energy, and I think with working for myself that is not a good way to think, because I have to hold myself accountable because I don't have anyone to hold myself accountable. And if I was working a job, then I would be making sure that I'm getting done everything I need to get done. I worked, I did stuff for like 8 years and promoted up, and I know what I'm capable of, and that was the whole reason that I decided to embark on a journey of working for myself. And it has been successful, but it hasn't been as successful as I would hoped it to be, because I haven't fully put in 100%. And I think that it can be hard, coming face to face with that, especially when you feel exhausted all the time and you're just trying to figure it out, and you want to make the right decisions, and but it's a lot, and that's why I'm making this video now, is because I'm holding myself accountable. I'm disappointed in myself. I want to see a change in myself, and one of those active changes that I decided to make was with smoking the grass, because I realized, why am I smoking it every day? Is my life really that bad that I feel like I have to self-soothe every single day, and that it holds me back? Because yes, it relaxes me. Yes, it calms me down. It calms down the stress. It doesn't really help the way that I need it to right now. And I hate saying that. I really do hate saying that. And every time that I think about it, I'm starting to have this negative relationship with it, and I don't want that, because, or do I want that? I think it's confusing, because in certain ways it's been very helpful for me, and I'm the type of person that I really don't like to take medication. I will if I have to, if I need to, if somebody recommends it. But also I think about how I feel when I take medication, and I kind of went through this same cycle right before quitting my job, and it was if I have to take medication to show up here and do my job, I feel like a zombie. I feel like I'm numb. I feel like I have no self-control. And now it's I'm having the same experience with the grass, and I really didn't want to have this experience with the grass, because it's fun to use, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it can be addicting, and I never really wanted to find myself in a place where I'm addicted to something, because I feel like I'm not facing reality raw. And I have no judgment against people that smoke or consume or use it in any way. I have lots of friends that do, just like I have lots of friends that drink, but I can control myself. I'm not a heavy drinker. I'm a social drinker, but I also am also getting to a stage where I don't really care for that stuff either. I feel like I'm changing, and it's frustrating, because it's who am I? Who am I gonna become? Who do I want to be? Where do I see myself? It's kind of like the whole, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And the more that I think about it, it's I don't want to go back to work for someone. And it's because I don't want to give up on myself. I believed in myself, and I want to try my best. But I told myself that if I do get to a point where I can't pay my bills, that I will be realistic and I will go get a job and I will face that type of reality raw again. But and but I just don't want to give up. I don't want to see myself do that. And I want to be honest with you. And I have made so many videos where I've just poured my heart out or I was vulnerable. And I never really post them, but I have posted a lot of vulnerable videos. But what's been so different this time is I think that I'm going back to people pleasing and trying to be this person that maybe I'm not. And I really want to show the raw side of what it looks like for someone, like an average person, to put their whole self out there and try. And, you know, I know that people are going to judge me. I know that there's strangers on the internet that are never going to understand why I do what I do, and I don't really care. And with the state of the world, like, I also kind of worry about things because I'm like, oh, wow, here I am out here finally taking a risk, and now I don't know what's certain, and I don't have that comfort of like the 9 to 5 job because, like, I was really good at my job, but I believed in myself enough that I could do this. And now I'm talking in circles. But what I'm really trying to get at is that I'm trying to learn how to manage my emotions without a substance. And it does make me emotional because I do realize I've relied on it a lot. And I have felt like I've lost control in a way. I'm getting emotional now. Like, I wasn't really even gonna like make this video because I took my makeup off, I put my hair up because I was gonna go to bed, but I just can't ignore this feeling that just keeps like creeping inside of me and feeling like I'm disappointing myself, I'm disappointing others. Like, I'm making friends and I have friends, but like I'm making new friends in the industry of what I do, and I just feel like, why would they want to be friends with me when I'm what feels like a loser? And like, I guess maybe that's where I feel like the people pleasing tendencies are just kind of starting to creep back up, because maybe it's not for strangers on the internet, but it's for people that I really want to connect with, and I really want to show them that like I'm in this just like they're in it, and like I want to work with them. And there's so many people that inspire me, and I know that like I also inspire other people, which is just crazy to me, but also not, because I was a manager for so long and like a leader, and yeah, and I always just like cared about people, cared about people so much. And I feel so proud of like the things that I've accomplished. And I know I'm going to continue accomplishing great things. And guys, I'm just exhausted. And I know I'm just kind of venting because I want to. So this is part of the journey, part of my journey. I keep wanting to frame my videos like I'm talking to myself on the other side of the camera, like, hey, I'm giving myself advice, because people out there might be going through the same things I'm going through, and I don't want to make it all about me. I want to like talk as if I'm having an open conversation with somebody. And I do have some projects that I've been working on that will kind of allow me to continue expanding in that realm. But like the purpose of this YouTube channel, the whole purpose of like why I started it, um, was to document my raw journey, to talk about myself. And like I've come to terms with like it's okay if I don't get like a whole bunch of followers here because it's for me. I wish I would have done a different username because I really love my username, Aves Does Things, because I always knew that I was going to want to do more than one thing. And so that's where the does things come in. And this channel is kind of more like just personal. And so people will find this channel and then be like, oh, they might like or not like me. I don't know. Uh, I think being vulnerable kind of sucks sometimes because you don't want people to see this side of you. But like you always like seeing it in other people. I think where I'm struggling is like when is it too much? Because I was just like I was making myself something to eat and I made myself some green tea. And I was just thinking about how I hate how every time I come on here, it's got to be emotional. It has to be about some freaking story about my past or I don't know. And it's like I go back and forth in my head about like how much I want to share because I've made so many videos and I never posted the videos. And I just kept saying this one's for me. And like honestly, I'm thinking about like, oh, this video might just be for me, but I think I just should just stop caring. Like I'm putting myself out on the internet. I'm trying to be personable. I want people to get to know me. This is the real me. I'm going through something tough in my life. I've been going through something tough in my life. And it sucks. It really does. And I wish that I could like I think I think I've opened this door of allowing myself to be vulnerable and to put myself out there and to be okay with it because like I said, like you see it from other people and you love seeing it from other people and you want to see them like grow as a person. You want to see where they'll end up. And I want to see where I end up. It's like I want to watch my own story unfold and I want to document it because I do believe in myself. I believe that I'm capable of doing anything I set my mind to, and I've done it multiple times. I think what's so hard about this point in my life is that like I have probably everything I could ever ask for, and I think now I'm just scared of like losing it all. But I have to like I'm not at the point where I'm like financial freedom. I don't like I'm drowning in credit card debt that I told myself I was never going to get into. And I was so close to paying it off right before quitting my job. And then when I quit my job, I really had to rely on it for a while. And then I started making money and I gave myself the goal that like I want to make as much as I did working at my previous job and just to show that I can do this. And I that first 6 months I didn't expect much, but the next year, so 2024, I did end up making more or about the same amount as I did working at my previous job. And it's really not like a crazy number, but I made $45,000 and I paid taxes on that, which was, ugh, it sucks seeing it come out when it doesn't just come out a little each paycheck, you know? It's like I actually saw it because it was in my bank account. But I did it. And now this is, the second full year and I'm doing okay, but I'm not where I want to be. And the credit card debt is still there. And I can't make a dent in it because the interest payments are like the same amount as the payment that I gotta make. So it's like I make a payment and then interest replaces it and it stays the same. And to be honest, it's eating at me. I hate it. I feel like I'm so stressed out. I hate it, guys. And I got insurance this year, and I hate that I have to pay for insurance because I haven't even really used it, but I got it because I hurt myself. I hurt myself last year, and then I hurt myself again this year, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna get in a situation where I need it, and I'm not gonna be able to pay out of pocket because. And so I decided to do it, and I decided to get like good insurance. I tried to get good insurance. Sorry guys, didn't mean to cry today. But I went with Blue Cross Blue Shield because I thought, oh, everyone takes that. Oh, actually, if you work for yourself, no, they don't take it for some reason. It's so crazy. So I'm spending this crazy amount of money when I could be using it somewhere else, and I don't really know what to do. And so I'm just like stressed because I do have to manage my money and be real with myself and be real with you. Like, I don't want to be honest about that. I don't want to tell you that these things are happening, but it is. And like, maybe somebody's going to judge me, somebody's going to use this against me. I really don't care because I'll just use it as my reason to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep trying because I don't want to give up yet. I have like come to terms with it. Like if I had to, I would get a job, but I just don't want to quit. And I've been working on so many things. And I wish I would have hired somebody when I was making really good money because I think that I could have scaled up more because I've had moments of like really good success and I just kept trying to do it myself and I kept burning myself out. And that's why I feel so exhausted, is because I'm trying to manage all these things myself. And now I'm at a point where I can't really get the help, and it kind of sucks because now I have to be real, and like I said, face reality raw. And that's why like I quit the grass because I'm sick. I'm sick of like excuses. Sick of like waiting for the right mood to do something. I just want to show up and do it. I want to show up and make the money. I want to just I need to act like a boss. I need to act like my boss. I need to kick my ass because I would have never ever tolerated this when I was working or when I was a manager. But yet I've allowed myself to be okay with it, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. And so I'm going to change some things around and I'm going to keep showing up. And part of keeping showing up, keep showing up, is that I'm going to do weekly check-ins. I'm going to let you guys know what I'm up to, how things are going, where my mental health is. Like, genuinely, I feel pretty okay. Like, since I haven't been smoking, I feel like I've been like doing all right. Like, cause I've been losing weight and I feel like I have that sense of control back. And I think it's just gonna be like one step at a time. And it's just gonna suck for a while. It's really gonna suck for a while. And I'm gonna have to think about where I'm spending my time, how I'm spending my time, what I'm doing with my time, maximizing my time. and just really think about the person I want to show up as in my everyday life, here on the internet, for other people, for the friends I haven't made yet. Life sucks right now, guys. And it's like, I don't know what the future holds. And I know there's a real possibility that it can all go away. And I worry about a lot of things. I wish I didn't. But I'm trying to figure out how to, like, turn that into art. That's my goal this year. Not how I wanted to show up for you guys today. But I do appreciate you hanging out with me and listening to me vent, because that's what this was. Thank you. And I hope you'll continue to watch me as I grow, as I overcome, because I will. This was not the video that I promised. I didn't promise anyone, but this is not the video that I wanted it to be for the person that I know is going to watch this. She's been a great supporter of mine, and she really, like, opened my eyes to a lot of different things, even if she doesn't really know it. And I do care what she thinks too, but I also don't want to ever put my baggage on her. I don't want to put my baggage on anyone. It's my baggage to deal with. I'll carry it myself. But I do want to, like, uplift other people. I want to be a voice of reasoning, a voice of positivity, something to believe in. And to just, like, show other people that, like, hey, you work hard, you show up confidently, you do things boldly, you take a risk, it's all gonna work out. Because I believe that. Because I've done it countless times. It just, you think it's gonna get easier, and it does, a little bit. You just deal with new problems. And that's what's going on. I just gotta figure out how to navigate it. But, guess we'll find out together. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. Don't wanna keep holding you here. I really appreciate it. More than you know. Makes me happy. Like, just, I don't care that I don't get a whole bunch of views on this channel. I just love seeing that somebody watches my videos. Even if it's me a couple of times. Just to see where I was at in certain stages of my life. To remind myself, hey, we're growing. I am the same person I was when I made my first video, but I am a new, improved person. I've always carried the same spirit and soul, but I'm getting better. And that's what the purpose of this channel is all about. And I really cannot wait to share with you guys some of the projects that I've been working on, but that comes in time. Comes in time. And with money. Alright guys. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. Bye.